Good day. Just a personal touch before I begin. I'm just about to show you a 3D video that is intended for the Metaverse. My name is Martin Smith. I also go under the name Meta Home. Disclaimer: this is not financial advice and are just my own beliefs. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.
Welcome to our community member of Earth2 Vlog 1. My name is Martin Smith and I am the CEO of Meta Home Limited. If you remember the test vlog I did early June 2022, I was testing my first quick vlog, and just to recap part of that test, I've decided to show you a quick part of that vlog before moving to the egg project. As you can see, I've built two properties, one that may remind some members of a boathouse and the other like a hotel with an office on top. These two properties are very similar to the 3D assets in Earth2. I would like to point out, the ground that these two properties sit upon is made up of 10 meters by 10 meters square and in total holds 49 square tiles, giving you an idea of the size of the buildings to the size of the ground. The smaller property was built in about 5 hours and the larger building was built in about 10 hours, taking this small project to 15 hours of work. As we zoom into the property, you will find empty boards with address links below that you could visit. The reason you can't see the images on the boards is because the software doesn't allow you to unless we switch the modes like we have done here. The cool looking logo you can see is no ordinary logo, and it's part of a digital property I had built, a property that expanded my skills with all the curves possible. The property you can see in front of you took about 50 hours to build, as it wasn't an easy task at all, but it does give you a glimpse of what can be made using a software called Shaper 3D. The idea was to start with the lifts within the property and make them look like chicken legs to go with the egg theme, a digital property that Shane, the CEO of Earth2, should be proud of. Similar to the last test vlog I had done, the tiles on this property represent 10 meters by 10 meters, giving you an idea of the size of this property. As I will zoom into one of the residential-looking egg-theme building, you should see how I carefully scaled the size of the rooms. The main access to these rooms comes from the top floor that you should only gain access through the main building itself. The top floor of this egg-themed building consists of the main sitting room, followed by the room below being the bedroom. The bottom room consists of a shower and is only meant as a concept, not that it can be used in real-life instances. If you remove the shower tray, the building has been made in such a way, the room can look like a round bath that you can relax in. These egg-themed buildings can be better known as pods, and not the type of pods that shelter peas. Pods are better recognized as detachable or self-containing units having a particular function, and that is to shelter people in their time of stay, or as some of the Earth2 community put it, housing races. In total, this egg-themed property holds 14 pods, and the theory of this building could hold a kitchen facility, a restaurant for its egg parties with entertainment. Once I have shown you around the building, I will take you inside. As you could see the amount of detail I've put in this property within the 50 hours I have spent on it, people like to create. After speaking to many people that invest in projects, many of them want to be able to show the world what they can build, some just like to have fun playing games that have been created. The concerns I have is the enormous amount of memory building a digital property of this size would take, and the amount of power required for the public to simultaneously be able to view the property in VR all at once, and that is why it is likely you wouldn't see such a project within the metaverse very soon. Like Moore's law, every 2 years the amount of transistors double, giving the metaverse community a chance to see digital property like these more possible in the future. At present, the most powerful domestic computers can only hold so much of a digital project on a local computer, and that is why commercial computers are required to power many games when it comes to the best metaverse projects. Having the right setup would allow the community to simultaneously be in one room all at once, while a community of other players being in another room simultaneously is happening at the same time, allowing for the memory and graphics to be used on multiple levels. For the next part, I will be showing you some stairs, which I have used as small as possible poly count, meaning polygons found in a three-dimensional model, that can make a difference to how realistic a stairs can be made. The higher amount of polygons in a game, the more memory and graphics it requires to run. This is why you will see many polygon games showing a poor amount of polygons, but like Moore's law, you will see every 2 years on average, the graphics to a game becoming double the amount of graphics seen in an older game. At the moment, all I can do is continue to build my 3D assets and make them into 2D videos that only I can see in 3D, and show my audience watching my videos on what I can see in 3D but in a 2D video. It is easily possible that as long as my audience watching my videos would like to see them in 3D themselves, the files could be sent to them directly and for them to download the software and be able to view the objects in 3D. There are also other websites that you can upload 3D objects like this and be able to allow communities to visit these websites and view the objects in 3D. However, that just creates further work and could be considered at a later date. Hopefully, in some time to come, Earth2 could allow us a way to be able to upload the community's 3D assets, so the community can visit these 3D assets and allow anyone to see, giving much of the community a chance to do what they would love to see. Here is where we enter one out of 14 pods that we have built, and on the top floor, I have the egg-shaped table. As I walk through to the downstairs, you should see an egg-shaped bed that measures very similar to a bed in everyday life but in a digital form. These objects you see can be projected onto a computer when you have the camera on, so you can see what the digital object looks in real life, and this is called AR, short for alternative reality. As time goes on, and if you subscribe to my channel, I should be making many objects that you could see in AR and posting them on my social media channels. When I first built the digital pod, the idea of the lowest room was of a small pool, because that looked cool, but in most realistic pods of this world, the room should consist of more than just a pool, leaving some of this to your imagination. For now, I decided to just fit a shower head and a shower tray, so that the floor can be walked across. After showing you the pod, I will now take you through the building and up the stairs, a bit like flying a small drone through the building with a camera attached. Here's a couple of tables in front of you, which I have something interesting to show, a hint of what else I could do in future, of how-to videos. Please note, This is not to take anything away from Pacey, an Earth2 YouTuber, a person with a real voice, not like my voiceover I am using now. Here I have some jewels, similar to the ones in Earth2, jewels with all their names to make it easier for the Earth2 community to learn what names go with what jewels they are, and what resources they are best used on. In the latest update on Earth2, on the 9th of June 2022, Earth2 released its third resource known as iron, and just to the right of the jewel box, I have placed many of the jewels that can be used with the resource. For many of you having the T1 ochre jewel, this offers a small percentage of iron that you could gain in your property providing you have holo to store them in. By upgrading the T1 to either AT2 or AT3, you can find yourself getting a higher percentage of the iron resource. You can go one step further than just having a T3 jewel, as the most basic T3 jewel is a cracked T3 jewel. You can upgrade the jewels using essence and shards or just buy from the other community a better quality jewel. If you're curious to the round object, this is what I call a 2D or 3D projector. By a touch to the project, an image could be projected. For now, the image could only be turned on by changing setting to the 3D software I am using, but the main thing is to show you something cool. As you can see, this is an island on Earth2 I have built up using large properties, many properties I will be aiming to merge to give a better experience. From the top, you should see the head of the island. As we move through the island, you will see properties giving retro-style looking games, meaning the island is being built up for fun, from a property called the Lucky Lady to the Gentleman's Club. This hints to what sort of social platforms the island could have, and the right type of person I am to try and build the island up. We also include a drone base, which I also own the EPL to the Defenders, EPL for Protectors and many other great EPLs. Many of the other properties that I don't own, I would consider as being owned by other Earth2 celebrities and well-known users amongst the Earth2 communities, which I welcome you to join if you're not yet on the island. I would also like this opportunity to ask you to follow some of my media and make contact with me if you would like some assistance. Just before we finish this video, I would like to show you some of the community advertisers that had sent me some images and their EPL to advertise on this video. Earth2 have a great community. I may plan for about 50% of my work being for Earth2, which I regard as fun, and the other work I do would be plumbing related 3D content, as that is the industry I'm from. Please subscribe to my YouTube video as I plan to do many more 3D objects that I think is cool. If you like my content and you're looking for a discount code of 7.5% discount, please use my discount code METAHOME, spelt METAHOME. This would be much appreciated as I would also get some money too for passing the discount code and the user using the discount code for new property they buy. All the best and thank you for watching my video.